YouTube, podcast listeners, Glow Yard, everywhere else. Welcome to another episode of the best, brightest, and blackest combat sports review channel on YouTube. And that is We Talk Combat. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at one time, but what up, what up? I am King, 1/4 of your host here on the show. I'm joined by two of my other co-hosts today. One's on vacation and one is being tech god. But I'll start with Queen, introduce you to actually both of them, but start off with my baby Queen. How are you today, babe? How are you feeling? You ready for this review show? Uh-oh. Are you muted? Did she freeze? I think she froze.
I think she frozen.
Yeah. All right, Travis, bro. How are you feeling today, bro? You ready to get down this review show?
I'm good, bro. You know, let's get ready to talk about this epic week of wrestling, I guess.
Epic, allegedly, you say?
Allegedly epic, yes.
All right, but if you're new around here, do us a favor, y'all. Hit that subscribe button somewhere around Travis' left shoulder. Also, hit the like button and the notification bell so that you're notified whenever we drop the new around here. We're always dropping it at different times, usually on Sunday afternoons around 3 p.m. or so. But as I always say, we're colored folks around here, so we're going CP time. But hit that notification bell so you're always notified. But babe, I asked you as well. I'll come back to you. How are you today? How you feeling?
I am rejuvenated. I had a good vacation. As you know, you were there, so we had a lot of good times. It was awesome sauce. Don't know about this week of wrestling though. I don't know if it was if it stacks up to that. No, nowhere near probably. But how are you doing?
I'm great. Hold on, I'm trying to. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. It's been weird, but I'm great, babe. I had a great vacation as well. Going to get some stuff with actually not YouTube, on Facebook. I'm sorry, but yeah, man. If y'all don't know how we rock around here, we do the highs and lows normally. Give it a little overall, I guess, take on the week of wrestling, highs and lows, as the title says. Then we give a review of the overall week, a letter grade. We also get into some wrestling tea, some things that may have just dropped as far as information and all, or maybe some previews for some upcoming PLEs. And at the end of the show, we get to you guys' questions and comments. So leave us a question or comment if you're interested at WTC in front of your question and comment. So we know you're talking to us and not the rest of the Glow Yard folks in the comments as well. But other than that, do us one last favor. Follow us over at We Talk Combat Clips, where we do the condensed version of these shows. We're trying to get our subscriber count up to this to match the same as our main show page. So help us out by being a subscriber over there. It takes one quick click. You could turn off the bell if you need to after that or whatnot, but just help us out by going over there and subscribing if you could. But other than that, let's get to the highs and lows, yeah? All right, y'all. We had another WWE week, I should say. Started off with WWE Raw. We had Braun Breaker, main point of the show. Cutting a promo. Most folks say it was his best promo of his career so far, so we'll get into that. NXT we had on Tuesday, where we had some of the Iron Survivor competitors teaming up to go against Dark State. So we'll talk about that as well. What is it? Before I get to this, TNA. I don't even know if they had a show on TNA this week. I think they show reruns again and all that. We'll talk more about TNA when we get into the T. But here on SmackDown, we had Gunther winning the Last Time Is Now tournament to face John Cena at Saturday Night Main Event, and he beat LA Knight by submission. So we'll get into that one as well. And we had an NXT PLE actually yesterday, where we had what's his name? Javon Evans becoming the men's Iron Survivor. You had, Kendall Gray becoming the women's Iron Survivor. Ethan Page successfully defending his championship against Mr. Iguana. Izzy Dame defeating Tatum Paxley. And Oba Femi regaining his NXT World Championship against Ricky Saints. So, all right, y'all. Let's get into it. Queen, I'll start with you first, babe. What were your highs and lows of this week's wrestling product? And what is your overall letter grade?
Well, we're post PLEs, but this week was a PLE, obviously for the other brand, not for the main brand. But yeah, it was a kind of a mediocre week. So I actually start with my lows. I felt like this week was the Rhea show. I saw Rhea with Damian Priest. I seen Rhea with Asuka. I seen Rhea in the hallway. I seen Rhea on every brand as well this week. And she still got that little weird hawk mask on her face. Looked like a plague mask, like, in Assassin's Creed. That's what it looked like on her face because she got that big schnoz. I just felt like I saw way too much of Rhea. I had just too much of her. Like, we are supposed to be doing a Damian Priest storyline, and it ended up, they're the terrible twins or whatever, or what have you. I can't remember what they called themselves. But we had to kind of segue into that. And we already know that Damian Priest, he kind of dry. Like, I feel like he needs a moment. Probably we need to just take him off television for a bit and put him in a little developmental. Because at the end of the day, it's not that I feel like he's necessarily, I don't feel like any of the wrestlers are bad. I feel like they all went to training. I feel like just sometimes a lot of them probably can't perform at their peak conditioning because they have more lack of experience doing certain move sets, or they have limited experience with people of different sizes. That's another issue. Like, if you somebody that's huge and you going to get somebody that's small, some of your same move sets aren't going to necessarily work or look good on television. You have to kind of adjust them for the situation. But as I said, it was just too much Rhea Ripley this week. Um, I would say the highs though is a few of the like, I think it was WrestleMania and like what culture as well talked about, it was that Lash Legend is just like shining. She is a shining star. I am loving that for her. I think that she actually balances out the her and Nia Jax, because Nia Jax, I feel like on her own in the way that she normally has to carry on the mic doesn't always necessarily hit. And I feel like having Lash Legend there and having somebody to kind of bounce off of, the chemistry actually really works for both of them. They both have been looking both really good on screen, and I feel like they're getting their own little storyline, and I'm actually enjoying watching that organically happen. So I'm definitely saying, I said last week that was a high as well, that Lash Legend was a high. She was a high again this week. And as I said, on other wrestling channels, they were talking about it as well. Like, she is a shining star. Like, she definitely is where she belongs. And as we've said before, I really hope that Trick gets to come up too. Um, right now, obviously, we don't know, and we haven't seen him much on television as well. So I'm hoping that that means that they're just really cooking with him right now, and that when he busts out, it's going to be a blockbuster episode. Because I feel like it's going to not only get a lot of views because a lot of people follow him on the other brand, but also because the people in ring are going to be like chanting "Whoop that Trick." So I feel like it's going to just go over. It's going to be like an awesome television moment when it does happen. As I said, fingers crossed. I'm hoping that it happens sooner than later. Um, but there was other stuff that happened on the episode. Like, we had Gunther making LA Knight tap out. That was kind of crazy, especially because we feel like they've been jobbing out LA Knight really hard right now. And like, there you go on the screen for the podcast users right now, our listeners. We got Gunther, and he has LA Knight in a lock, and he's not even putting him to sleep. He just tapped out. Like, so yeah. Woo. Right now we don't really know what's going on with LA Knight, and a lot of other channels, like shout out to Bobby Monsoon, or we're starting to question whether or not they're trying to bury him right now. That's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't dislike LA Knight. Yeah, he kind of goofy sometimes and stuff like that, but I do like his character. I do like his mic skills when he's not like fumbling over his words. And I think that physique wise, he like fits the brand of what like a hero should look like. But I think that they're gonna try and curve him into a villain. But on the other end, they're trying to curve Jay Uso into a villain because he had to crash out after losing to LA Knight. Correct? Yeah, I think it was after losing to LA Knight. So I don't know if they're trying to build both of them's heels right now, or maybe get to connect and go on a tear together. But we know that the last time is now, which is going to be in DC, is coming up. Like, it's basically, I think, next week. So I'm wondering if possibly there's gonna be some live action and interaction with them during the PLE. And I also question back to as well too, if maybe that masked person that we saw that came out during the other PLE last week, the Survivor Series War Games, is possibly Trick Williams. Now, a lot of other channels are not thinking that is him. It could be Ron Killings, but I do think he's a person of color, and I feel like physique wise,
people think he looks more like Montez Ford. I think he looks more like Trick because Trick is very leg heavy, and I feel like that person that was out there had long legs. Oh, my lights went off. But overall, the rest of the product was weak, but we are seeing a lot of movement in the women's tag team division, and I'm kind of actually enjoying that. But that's also kind of showing us the duality that we don't have a lot of like male tag team like strong points. Now we have groups. Like I'm not saying we don't, because we have the MFTs and we have like
Did we lose?
I think we did.
All right. Well, we'll get to your point then.
All right.
Some of your highs and lows, and what are your...
So first of all, whoever woke up that Monday morning and composed that tweet, I don't know if it was Triple H, whoever's in charge of social media. Like, you shouldn't start off the week saying that Monday Night Raw was going to be epic. Not one big at all, because Monday Night Raw was trash to me completely. I see that Braun Breaker still cut a half decent promo, but it was still garbage to me. Even the one on his lady Izzy, I still feel the same way about her promo too. It was trash. Of course, LA Knight, of course, he got the dub on Raw. I did like that spot between Kofi Kingston, the New Day, AJ Styles, and Dragon Lee, as far as like that style clash when he sprung off the top rope. It's just that I see, like, kind of like what Queen was saying about as far as like the tag division. I see like, okay, they're doing something with the women's, but now it seems like, yo, what's going on with the men's tag division? Because I see that now. I think they're having a match next week against the War Raiders, correct?
Yeah.
But I feel like, shouldn't they? I could have sworn there was more teams on Raw than what we have right now, because I feel like I'm missing somebody, and I don't know who it is. Maybe it might be American Made or something like that, but I don't know. Maybe because Chad Gable is not there right now. I think that's why I probably kind of get lost in the shuffle a little bit. But
LWL.
But NXT basically heading up to deadline as far as like the big tag match between what's that? Dark State, Javon Evans, Miles Bourne, and the fellas. Like I said, that was pretty decent. Izzy in that promo. I mean, this is like the first time I've really heard her talk really on the mic, but it still wasn't good, really. Like that was still trash to me, really, also. But SmackDown, man, oh man.
Hold up.
Look, we got robbed. And when I say we got robbed, I'm talking about the whole people in the whole Knight Rider community. Because it seems like, I don't know what Triple H is thinking, because LA Knight could have been the main person that could have been in this tournament and got put over, right? It would have had no like ramifications between him losing or winning, because it just would have been LA Knight. And if he would have won, he would have at least got the push. But hold on, Triple H, why don't you look me in my eye? my two good eyes, all right? Look, before we get this thing blown out completely out of proportion, right? We want LA Knight to stay on WWE. But if he continues to get bright like this, I'll be the main person. You know what? The main person on the front line to say, you know what? Just go. Do whatever Cody did back in the day to get out of, to get him to leave and everything like that. Yep. LA Knight, go to AEW, bro. Just go. Because it seems like you're getting nowhere here. Like, you've been for a minute. You had one character, you revamped that character, you got that out the way. You brought the LA Knight up to the main roster, and man, now this is garbage. This is garbage. But back to SmackDown. I felt Solo Solo promo was the best promo throughout the whole week. The whole Bull League thing, I like that. But man, I was willing to give this week the F. I really was. And last night saved this whole entire week completely. As far as the Iron Survivor matches, I like both of them. They was cool. I first of all, I do want to apologize to Javon Evans because I did definitely say that Miles Bourne was going to win this match. So, Javon Evans, I'm sorry, brother. But I just felt like, at that moment that Miles got the push, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like, to me, everybody was on that wave. It felt like to be in the back. So, Javon, you did your thing. The highlight, Oba Femi. Oba Femi finally beat that no good. I don't know what this is because I'm so happy I ain't got to see this trash on my TV screen no more.
Give it
Like,
again.
I'll just
Do it
hope
again,
it
trash
goes
phone,
away.
for the people.
This, because I'm so glad I ain't got to see that no more, bro. Like, get that off my TV screen. Just let Ricky Saints go away. I don't know where. Let him go back to AEW. He can go back to New Orleans or wherever. But man, I'm excited that Oba Femi is getting ready to come up to the main roster. Not permanently, but for the big match for the next PLE. But overall, if it wasn't for last night, I would have gave it an F for the week, but I'm giving it a D minus. Pause.
All right, a D minus pause. All right, Queen, let's get back to you, babe. I think you got cut off and your
Yeah.
SmackDown was there.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then we know that Liv Morgan's back, and she's kissing all Dominic and all that bullshit. That shit was corny as fuck. We could have dealt without her and her little bum shoulder, or whatever she got. But damn it, see, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, the Braun Breaker promo. You know what? I'll agree with people. It is his best promo, but that don't mean it's good. It's just his best promo. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, he just does not hit that intimidating factor that they're trying to present him as to me. And it ain't because of his height, because like even Bronson Reed is shorter, I believe, than Braun Breaker. But he just has a different aura to him. I think it's because Braun just doesn't have his cleanness on the mic yet, that a lot of times he just kind of falls flat on his intimidation stuff. Like, it was better off when he was saying less, really, to be honest. Like, that's how I feel. Oh, also the Cody Rhodes thing, like, man, that man came on the mic and was like hyperventilating when he was trying to talk about Drew McIntyre. And I was trying to like just listen to it, take it seriously, but just the whole time he just a little crying little bitch. And that's how I felt. You just sound like a crying little bitch. And at a point, I understand they trying to build him as a hero, but he never be coming off heroic. He be coming off whiny to me a lot. Like, he just is just a crybaby. Like, and ultimately too, I kind of now feel like, yeah, Roman probably did do the right thing by saying, yeah, I ain't ever teaming up with you again. That shit was bullshit for real. Like, we ain't doing that one again. Now we done did it. Now we knew what it was like. That's cool. But yeah, like, if we want to get to NXT and stuff like that, I actually did watch a nice chunk of it, because usually I miss the shows during the week, but I actually did get to see a nice chunk of the PLE. And like, we already knew Javon Evans was a star. Like, that's kind of obvious. Like, that they're obviously trying to give him a big push on the other brands, and he did a lot of place holding during the time, I believe, that Rey Mysterio was injured. So that gave him an opportunity as another high flyer to showcase, because like I've said before, the other brands, we don't have a lot of high flyers. Like, we don't have a lot of we don't have any, like, there's a majestic, like, flying graces kind of quality to see in the high flyers, that they kind of are like the oohs and the ahs of the show. Like, we kind of expect a lot of the other wrestling moves. It's just watching them execute those awesome flying moves and like moves in the air. Like what's his face? Didn't he do a headbutt with Mello? during this week. Ilya Dragunich or whatever his
Yeah.
name is, Dragovich, whatever that dude name is. But yeah, like stuff like that we
Yeah,
don't get all the time. So those are like the moments where we get to go, ooh, ah, oh wow. We get to be more like in the awe of the wrestling portions of it, like instead of just being complaining. Because I hate having to complain about the product all the time. Like, that's not fun. I don't want to watch a product just to complain about it. And really, as I said before, is that the high flyers are kind of like, it's not even just the women. Obviously, as a woman, I like enjoying seeing the other women talent, but I really enjoy the high flyers. Like that's like always something I've enjoyed watching out of wrestling, and especially
Uh-oh.
Cut off again.
Let's see. Hold on. Give her a
let's
second.
be real.
There you go.
I just hiccuped for a second, but we don't know how much longer Ray got, and he's trying to like be LeBron right now and last out, while his son's still there. But at a point, he getting to the stage where he gonna wake up one day and say, "Oh, this shit hurts. I don't want to do this no more. I've done this a long time. I got like 70 billion masks or whatever, like from all my performances. I can hang them up now." But as I said this week, other than the NXT, which as I said was cool, actually seeing part of the women's match on there was actually cool because I don't really like a lot of them girls that are on there, and be various reasons on why I don't. But it was actually entertaining, and it was actually like it was actually a cool match. Like I would actually want to watch more of the NXT ladies after watching that. So I would say, as just Travis said, is that was the high point of the week. Like for just if we say the whole WWE product, that was the high point of the week. If we're saying like the main shows, I would say then there definitely were some bullshit this week. Because other than like, some comedic moments and like the MFT moment where Solo was like going hard as shit, which I love because I love Solo. So Solo's awesome on the mic, I think personally. Like he always just be making me laugh. But I would definitely give the product probably this week I'm gonna give it a D plus. Because I really wanted to straight like fail it this week. But the NXT matches were awesome, and like Travis said, we know we got our boy Oba he gonna be in DC. He got to go see the last
Hey,
time
shout out to
down.
Oba,
He gonna
man.
be down the road.
Hell
He
yeah,
He
man.
gonna be
Shout out
down
to
the
Oba,
road.
man.
at Oba. That's what y'all need to do. If
Hey.
y'all seen this video, y'all need to be tagging Oba's channel and like Trick Williams' channel and some other like talents channels under our comments. Because then hopefully while we're there, like we might not be at the. I mean, never say never. But we're gonna be in the DC area that day too. So like that would be cool to be able to like maybe possibly talk to any of those people or anything. And like I know a lot of y'all follow them, so definitely tag them in the comments. That would be awesome. But yeah, my boy Oba is up. Freaky Saints. It was a good match. So at least it wasn't just over and done. It was a good match. Like it was a nice little watch. It didn't go too long. It wasn't too short. Like it was right where it was a nice sweet spot. And that's why I say that NXT is becoming one of the stronger shows out of the three. If we were to consider the three big WWE shows, they're definitely they're up there. They're up there. But yeah, as I said, D plus. Yada yada. Whoop de doo and whoop that trick. Oh yeah, and Trick did a song for Lash. That was
They
cool.
did. Shout out to Trick. We had it in our stories
They
for a
did.
second. I made sure to share it. I think I might have shared it as well or reposted it as well on Instagram. But we have a D minus and a D plus.
Yeah. So far, yeah.
I'm gonna get a show a D minus, of the week a D minus as well. Travis, I'm gonna go with you. No need to talk about this. Real talk. I'm about to skip this. You can skip Raw for me. Trash. You can skip NXT for me. Trash. You can skip SmackDown for me. Trash. Like you said, if it wasn't for Saturday, this week would have been an F. This was trash. This was again. I gave it an F last week. I would have given it an F again this week. But NXT deadline. There's probably I had to really sit down and think about it. Probably been maybe one or two PLEs from WWE that's been better than this deadline. This far this year for WWE, that's been better than deadline. This PLE better than WrestlePalooza, better than Survivor Series. You feel what I'm saying? And this is supposed to be developmental. This is third brand.
Yeah, I would say the Triple A's were probably the closest ringer
I was gonna say the
to
triple,
the
and that's not
NXT
even included
deadline.
with that.
Like, and
That's what I'm
and those were
saying.
like
Like,
damn, and those
yeah,
weren't even supposed to be as strong as they were. They were like,
and
okay.
and they're not
W
even
ain't
Like
watching
they're
other
these
not.
stuff that
balls
was
neither.
built to be this.
That's what I'm saying. And they're not WWE. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're
They're not
right.
the main brand ones. The
Yeah.
AAA ones have been incredible, but they've not been
So
WWE.
yeah.
So this NXT, this deadline was incredible. I actually want to watch some of it again as far as going through the matches and seeing what happened. The deadline, the Iron Survivor matches, like you said, Travis, were awesome. Ethan Page, I'm becoming a fan of Ethan Page, actually. Like I see him. I'm always a fan of folks when I see you and you going the right way with their character. I don't see Ethan Page as being a guy that's like running the WWE like as a world champion. Like maybe he gets it one day, and I don't see him as that guy, but I see him as a guy like he is right now, that mid card guy that's going to run it at the mid card. Like he was even the NXT champion before, and he's back to the mid card champion. You feel what I'm saying? That's where I see him being in his career. That guy that takes over, that maybe dabs into the heavyweight division. A Kevin Owens kind of, maybe a little lower than Kevin Owens. That type of guy where you can Sami Zayn, where you can
Like
kind of
I was
get
about
into
to say a step above Sami Zayn.
you can get maybe at the Sami Zayn level, but being a heel version of it, where you can get to that world level. Even Solo right now, in a way, Solo is that guy where he can compete in a heavyweight fight for the heavyweight championship, but you don't really see in Solo right now winning a championship. But he can get at a mid card championship again right now, whenever. Like if you gave him the U.S. championship again, it wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, that's a big problem or something like that. Like that's how I think Ethan Page can be. So I thought that was awesome. I'm also becoming a fan of Ricky Saints. Keep it real with you. I know Travis is crazy, but Ricky Saints, I gotta call a spade a spade. This guy's putting on these matches with these guys. Like I'm watching them for Trick Williams and Oba Femi and all that stuff, but I'm leaving like, damn, they put on a good match. You feel me? Like I'm like this is okay. I enjoyed that. He beat Oba the first time with the DDTs and all. It was hell. So I understood that one in this match as well. I enjoyed their story they built together with this one and all, even though he lost. I have questions about the stories going from this, and obviously the big three of Oba, Javon, and Trick are the guys to hold the show down. So they're worried about who can actually hold the show. So I think Oba might stay a little bit longer. I talked to you about that off stage because I think they gave him the titles because he's going to be. They can't not have those guys on the show, especially not Oba and Trick, because they basically hold it down as a third brand and basically competes with AEW. So I think Trick is being written off now. I think that hit in the back with the chair, one when he did not retaliate in the Iron Survivor match or nothing like that. You feel me? Like he didn't try anything else. He was not on, even though he was originally on this PLE, the with the graphic or whatever they originally made. He did not show up at this PLE at all. I think that chair shot when he came out and tried to do the little Iron Survivor thing again, I think that was writing him off. And I don't like the way they wrote him off completely, like just having him lose all these matches and then get hit. That ain't usually how it works. But I think the next time we see Trick Williams will probably be at the Royal Rumble. That's my
especially because before that they had him hinting on social media like, "Oh, I'm so done
plus
with y'all."
lashes up and all. I think we get a Royal Rumble. Whoop that Trick where everybody gonna go wild and crazy, and we'll see how long he get to stay in the match.
So we got like what 2 months then?
Next month, January, I think it is, right? It's next month.
February.
Is it February this year? I think it's January.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see.
It's normally
I don't know, but it should be no, it's normally January.
No, I'm thinking. Hold on. Ain't there's a Saturday night's main event in January?
Because it happened when.
Is it another one? I know it's yeah. That's what I'm saying. That was the odd one where it was in February or whatever last year, but it's usually in January though.
January, like towards the end of January.
I know we having a Saturday night main event. I thought it was the next PLE. Isn't it the next PLE?
But I know it's one. I think it's one coming in January too.
Another Saturday night, but I mean the next regular PLE.
Yes,
Saturday night main event.
Yes,
the next one is Royal Rumble, right? That's the next PLE, correct?
Okay, so last year was February 1st. This year, the next year coming up, or this year was February 1st. The next year is January 31st.
January 31st.
It's in Saudi.
Okay.
There you go. Yep, and it's in Saudi. Hey, oh man.
That's in Saudi?
Like that. Yeah, remember that one in Saudi the next year in WrestleMania in Saudi.
That mean they're about to start snoozing on them one.
Yeah, and Black. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see Trick's the reaction they give Trick over there. I don't like Trick. I don't like Trick debuting in Saudi, bro. That's nasty. That's not good.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
That's not good if that's what they planning to do. Like, come on, Triple H, bro. Don't do that. But yeah, trash product other than Deadline. Deadline was awesome. Like I said, I'm probably after we get off the show gonna go run through that again and check out Deadline, a couple of the matches. They did their thing. Javon, shout out to Javon. I think again because I said about the Oba Femi and the Trick Williams thing, with them being the faces of the company and that you got to find somebody else. Javon is that dude. I think that's why they're pushing him so fast. We didn't know he was going. He didn't even get the North American Championship yet. Now he's getting skyrocketed and all that stuff. So and he's still young as hell. So if he gets that already, becomes the face, I think that's what they're planning to do for
And
him
he's
now.
still in the title picture too, in AAA too. Also,
Yeah. So I think they're going to put the title on him,
Mhm.
the NXT title. He going to become the face of that, as he should be, because they need one of the guys to be that. But push the other guys up. I know Oba got to wait a little longer. I wish he would have been up now, but that Saturday night main event, I mean, that should be a good showing. Hopefully, Cody Rhodes. It would be awesome if Cody puts him over, but I know BA.
I don't
believes
think
that.
so.
I don't think Cody putting that dude over though, bro.
I just
like,
wanted to just let him put Cody in a few fall from graces.
yeah,
Just
that's what I'm saying. Like,
just like the same one he put on Ricky.
let him need the Holy Trinity. How about that one? That's all I need.
Mm-hmm.
If it takes the Holy Trinity to beat him, I'm fine. I don't want him to lose to one crossroads, let him get the Holy Trinity, and then I'm good. Everything fine. If he's still an NXT wrestler and all that, like it's still, you don't have to, you can beat him. I understand that. Like,
yeah,
but let him put him over. He can come team, like, let's go. So I'm fine with that. But like I say, I'm gonna give the product a D-. And your boy LA Knight got buried, Travis. I don't know how you prepare from this. I'm real talk.
I know.
I'm not even like laughing. Like he gotta change his character. So like you said, he already changed his character. Like I already told you, I think Gunther going to make John Cena tap, and I already told you about that one. So get ready for that.
Like
so
I said, children might, if that happens, children might cry next weekend.
Yeah, and they're going to throw that on as the first match
next weekend.
And they're going to throw that on as the first match. Why would you throw that on as the first match so folks can see John Cena give up? Feel like that for the rest of the evening and then have matches behind them with like NXT wrestlers and all that. Sometimes I just don't get it. But man, I'm not the one that runs the show. I'm not the one making the buck. So I mean, I don't know. Like your boy LA Knight tapped out to a move that wasn't even Gunther's finishing move. Like I don't even know. Like that's crazy, bro.
Like I would have been cool. Like if it would happen, and if it was the sleeper hole, like all right, he's been putting people in the sleeper hole for a while.
Bro.
But what was that?
I don't even know. That's why it's a burial. He just got buried.
That looked like stuff that you would put on me as a kid. Pause.
Yeah, that's rest in peace, bro.
Like a fake wrestling move. They try to get me to tap out.
Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace to LA Knight. His career is over, bro. Bro, that's a move. I don't even know the name of the move, so you don't think nobody fought. It's not a finish move or nothing, so nobody would tap out to that. It's like the equivalent of like getting put in the arm bar by just some wrestler and just been like, they got say Bret Hart did the sharpshooter, right? His finish move, the sharpshooter, we know, and he just did an arm bar to you one time and you tapped out. That's like, bro, what you tapped out? Why?
People gonna look at it crazy, like the hell going on?
Yeah, I tap out to the sharpshooter, not the arm bar. So yeah, that's crazy, bro.
See, that's how I was shocked when LA beat Jay. Like he didn't put him in a BFT. Like he just straight bridge, put him on his back. 1, 2, 3.
That's crazy, bro. But before we move on, Travis, what were our highs and lows brought to us by? Or brought to the folks
by the good people at Fanatics.
Yep. This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description. Before we move forward, I want to remind everybody, please, if you're interested in talking to us, to either giving a question or a comment based off of something that we said or anything else dealing with WWE product or combat sports in general, hit us up with the @WTC. This is a very interactive show. We want to keep it interactive. We definitely get to your questions and comments later on at the end of the show. But let's get to the wrestling tea, folks. All right, y'all. This upcoming Saturday, another PLE, this time WWE's Saturday night's main event, which is only on Peacock now, so it's officially a PLE. It's going to be in DC. John Cena's final match in WWE. He said, "This is it, yeah. No more matches." He said, "The never say never does not apply to him. This is over. That is why I believe he will be tapping out, and it will be like ending his character. But we're going to get to that. Let's go around. So far, I think the matches that have been announced: Oba versus Cody Rhodes, Sol Ruka versus Bailey, and John Cena versus Gunther. So there'll probably be one, maybe two more matches. Definitely one more. I think they'll be announced probably tomorrow. But What do you guys
Yeah,
think's
I'm
gonna
thinking
happen?
it's
What's your overall
six or
opinion?
5 matches.
Nah, probably 4 or 5, babe. 4 or 5
You think
is the
four or
most.
five?
Yeah, I
Most
say
Because
probably
satisfying.
4 or 5
it's the
matches.
last. It's like the last time is now. That's what I'm
Yeah.
like. That's what I
Nah.
was expecting. They might do slightly a little bit more, but there might be
Mm.
like. So I think there's gonna be like probably interference or like random matches that might be called the night of too.
It,
But I think
Yeah.
scheduled matches. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably four.
If,
It's
if
probably
it'll
not
be
on if not
4.
on Raw, then definitely on SmackDown.
It'll be 4,
Yeah,
maybe
be
5 at
trash.
the most. Like I said, I think, and also like I said, the last John Cena match and his match will be opening the show, not being the main event.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go around. Well, the floor basically open. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys expect the pay per view to be? Do you think it's gonna be a great Saturday Night Main Event, which is basically a low bar to be with Saturday Night Main Event, or do you think it's going to just be trash again? And what do you think will be the other match if there is another match or matches?
Probably gonna be trash, man. And that's what's sad. It's probably gonna be trash. Cena shouldn't go out like this, man. Like he shouldn't. Like this whole tour thing has been trash. Like, did y'all see the thing about him and his schedule about
Yeah,
wanting to perform like
he wanted to be
200
full
something
time.
days?
He
Yeah, like
wanted to be. He said he was going to be full time. Remember at the beginning of the year?
yay. Why
And
they
they
didn't
told him
get
no.
like like if I was retiring or doing anything and I've been with y'all for so many years working my tail off doing this and that, let me at least go out on my own terms about how I want to go out and everything. Like, yo, let me be on the show. Let me perform. Like, don't just have
So
me sitting back for like 30-something days.
also, Travis, the ratings were the best when John Cena was there. Why wouldn't you want John Cena to be?
Exactly.
Make it make sense. But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
That's all I gotta say, man. Like, I just hope that this is not bad. Like, just let this man go out with a decent run, a decent match or something. But it's already tainted because we know we don't want Gunther there anyway. So
Go ahead, Queen Babe. I know you had something to say.
Oh, I'm not. I mean, it's on similar thoughts. I hope that this is, a fantastical send off for John Cena. At the end of the day, whether my opinion about him is negative or positive, he ain't really done nothing to ruin my life per se. So it's like, I hope this man gets the rightful send out that he wants. But he said in 3 months that nobody gonna remember him anymore. And I'm like, well, if you still gonna be on TV, people still gonna remember if you Mr. Actor now. So I don't know what you mean as far as that. Like people are gonna follow you like they did The Rock. Like at the end of the day, like of course fans dropped off over time, but like in the beginning of him transitioning full time to acting, everybody supported The Rock and all of his products. Because at that point we hadn't really seen him as an actor yet. Now he's been an actor for a minute now, like about 20 years now. So we have different opinions about
I
what
mean,
we
he one of the
deem
highest
to be.
grossing actors of all time.
Yeah, like and then that as well is that we have opinions about his skills as an actor, but he's very well paid actor. That he did have a recent Rotten movie, but that's it's
That
not
people,
here nor there. He had his little standing ovation to nothing. Stop, let me stop. I haven't watched it yet, but I know we said that we're gonna watch. Let's watch it tonight. Let's watch it tonight.
maybe.
It's like that's like a bedtime movie. It's like a 2-hour movie, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. If you put it on during the bedtime, I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably fall asleep.
No, we trying to it's some skinny ass
Now I'm gonna
now.
watch it though. I'm gonna watch it eventually. I'm gonna watch it.
But no,
Yeah.
I mean, no bullshit. This has to be the one of the best non-main PLEs of the year, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Should-
kind of what they're banking on, and that's kind of what they have to present. So I'm expecting that it should be like maximum pyro. We should have amazing sets for the Saturday's main event. Like, all that shit should just be top tier. Like, because this is the John Cena send out show. Now, I am curious if possibly there might be some other wrestlers that might come out that he's not necessarily going to wrestle, but just maybe come out and say like a few words and shit like that. Because sometimes they'll just have people just pop out and shit. Like, hey, John, it's amazing having this career with you, da da da. Because he's not getting like a regular retirement ceremony, is he? Because this is basically his retirement ceremony, right?
Yeah. So I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Yeah. So I'm curious about
for,
how if
for the prices for this shit.
And it's
That's what I'm
and it's
saying.
not the
Like,
main event. Like it's gonna be a show going on after that. Like they're gonna stop, give him his roses and all, and then
yes, that's why I wonder if throughout the
let the rest
night,
of the show happen.
if maybe they're just gonna show like video, maybe like of just people, like, hey, it's
Oh,
me, Diamond Dallas Page,
got
wish
it.
you happy
After you
retirement.
already done.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
they might have a video set up already, like just a bunch of people giving him shout outs, like, oh,
Right.
and the
They
people
could have just
currently on the
did the
brand,
same
like,
thing with Goldberg. let
It
them
is.
They
close
cut
out
that
the
bitch
show.
Nah,
off. They
And
I
cut
let
don't. I don't.
everybody.
everybody
I'm just
off.
saying.
I don't.
They
I
Let
think
them
it's
said
close
foolish.
out
they
the show and
did.
just
I
let
think it's
everybody come in the
foolish to let
ring.
them go. I think it's foolish to let them go first. I
Right,
think that's
that's what I'm
foolish
saying.
Think
Yeah.
so?
because now you have to stop. You have to show love and all that stuff. The
Yeah.
emotion of the John Cena retirement is going to change. Okay, this is not the same. Like I don't want to make it the same. Like this is one is horrible and one is awesome. But think of like Owen Hart. After Owen Hart, had the tragic
Mhm.
accident and all that stuff, to go out there and then wrestle behind that, the emotion that's in the arena and all that stuff is like, bro, I can't really perform the same like it's John Cena's last match and all that stuff. So I
Mhm.
don't think, and then the love you want to give, I don't think that's the best way to do it. We lost Travis for a second. Hopefully we return. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have any expectations at all though, babe. I'm not going into any expectations because if I do, then I'll be disappointed. So
Yeah,
hopefully
so
it's
that's
a
what I
great
was gonna
show.
say. That's what I was gonna say is that at the end of the day, like I hope that they don't do him fucking dirty like that, but that wouldn't be like that far fetched of a situation either.
Yeah. But let's
Because
see.
at the end of the day, it is what it is.
And the other piece of tea we have is this.
TNA Thursday
Shout out to
night.
TNA. Y'all will be able to show TNA and the watch parties. You'll be able to join us over there and talk about TNA. And also we'll be able to review TNA more now. Impact got picked up by AMC. I'm going to read this little bit of
Okay.
dialogue.
Sorry.
It says
Sorry.
AMC Networks and TNA Wrestling announced agreement to bring TNA flagship weekly TV show to AMC, Thursday Night Impact. Multi-year media rights deal brings total nonstop action to AMC and AMC Plus. 2-hour Thursday Night Impact will kick off live on January 15th, 2026 in Dallas, Texas, and become a weekly event on AMC and AMC Plus. So we're definitely going to do a watch along for that first show, guys. So definitely hit us up in our Discord, follow us, go in the description, check out our Discord, become a member over there, and you can definitely be a part of the watch party with us, I should say. But Queen, any thoughts about that?
Yes, sir, ski. No, I'm excited because we've been trying to figure out a way to watch it like forever at this point. Like it's been annoying as hell of not being able to see a lot of stuff on there.
Oh, we lost her when you rejoined Travis. You bad luck.
No, I'm not bad luck.
But while she's
I don't
frozen
know
real
what
quick,
happened.
while she's frozen real quick, anything you want to say about TNA getting this deal?
I mean, yeah, this dope. This finally gives us an opportunity to watch TNA because we've been struggling for a while to find TNA products. So, like I said, for that, I mean, good job.
Queen.
No, I mean basically saying things that's about damn time. Basically, if you want people to watch these shows and engage with these shows and want to like, because I mean, obviously we're not seeing them in like major cities and shit like that. My bad. You know what I mean? Like, probably not seeing those live. But if you want us to be able to enjoy the product, then it's. I'm glad they're making.
Glad they're making it available for everyone to see on AMC. Look at that. You see the assist? You see that, Travis? But
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I was going to ask her actually, since BA was gone and on vacation. But I'm gonna ask you again. You got to double up.
I'm 2 for 2.
All right, what was our tea brought to the folks by?
Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite app, Playback.
Sponsored by True Classic.
Always wanted to try True Classic, but hate shopping online? Keep watching. You've probably seen our ads online. Look, I get it, you're skeptical. I mean, is everything we sell really as soft and well-fitting as we say it is? If you need to try us before you buy us, True Classic now has stores nationwide. Visit one of these stores and you can fit, feel, and outfit a bunch of our customer favorites. So don't wait for shipping or worry about how much to spend. Visit one of our retail stores today and see the true classic difference for yourself.
Hey, always shout out to DDP and True Classics. Let's get to the questions and comments, Shar.
Oh, yeah, I would say BA is a phantom here because he's on vacation, but he gave the wrestling product a C- this week.
How you gonna just already read the question and comment, Queen? You just took my job.
Oh,
Gee.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to give him representation like he was on the panel.
Oh my
y'all whole. Y'all a union.
Oh my goodness. Don't be
No, I
trying
was trying to pretend that he was here.
shout out to Brandy Jones in the house. Like that picture. Says whoop whoop, let's get this thing started. Appreciate you, Brandy.
Thank you, Brandy.
Subscriber here. Appreciate you. Hit that notification bell and all that. And follow all our socials. We do watch parties and all that type of stuff, Brandy. It's a family over here. Welcome to the Glow Yard. Let's see, we got Queen talking around, and then BA. Our guy BA says definitely a C-. He liked the show a little better than we did as far as the week.
Oh, BA, you tripping, bro.
He said woman's match stole the show. Kalani carried it. Yes. Said I agree with the Ethan take. Great mid Carter. Facts. BA. So I say Ethan good, man. I like Ethan. I think he's good at what he does. I wouldn't see him as no heavyweight, and everybody don't have to be heavyweight.
Yeah, it took for a while for me to get used to him too.
This is hot take right here. He says I throw around hot takes.
Is he muted?
Who?
King, I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him neither.
King, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. No. You just talking.
Anyway, BA said that Cody will lose.
Cody gonna lose.
He ain't gonna lose.
Yeah.
I think he might pull it out. He might.
Yeah, at this point in time too.
I'll be shocked if Oba wins. Like not super shocked, but okay, there you go.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I was saying, I think I'm sorry, I don't know what you was saying real quick. Go ahead, finish what I was saying. I apologize.
No, we was to talk about what BA was saying.
Oh, okay. I was saying I think that makes perfect sense, right? Like having Drew McIntyre cost Cody the match makes perfect sense. Storyline wise, BA, it makes perfect sense, bro. Like, yeah, absolutely. Yes, that works. But I just don't bro, I do not think that they're gonna have Cody Rhodes lose to him, bro. Hey, shout out to Cody Rhodes. He follows the channel on Twitter and all that. Maybe this will be a short, and he'll be able to hear this or whatever, and they'll change the show up and they'll do this. But I do not think Cody gonna be open, man. I'm sorry, I do not think Oba gonna be
show.
Cody.
Good as now DC, man.
Hey, Cody. Hey, we're gonna be down there, Cody. Hit us up, man. We're gonna be at the pre-show and all that, at the little FANATICS thing and all. Fan Fest.
Follow the show.
I'm down there, Cody. Talk to your people.
Some backstage access or something.
Let us know what's going on.
Give us a little badge and everything. We could be like everybody else.
It is what it is, but that's about it, y'all. That was a good show. Yeah, I can hold on. Let me give applause, man. The show's always better when BA not here. Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't do it like that, yo.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding.
That's y'all barber. Y'all better stop.
I know
that's our barber.
Accidentally go whoop with that thing.
I'm gonna have a Gumby. He said the F. Nah, but he'll be back next week, yeah. We'll see you then, bro. Appreciate everybody for joining this week for another episode of We Talk Combat Show. This was a good one. It's a little review and preview show. We appreciate everybody being here. Please, if you don't already, follow us on all our socials. They should be in the descriptions. You should be able to click there and basically like, subscribe, or whatever to anywhere we are. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Somewhere around Travis's left shoulder down there. Also, the like button if you could before you leave out of here, so that other folks will know that we drop these shows every Sunday. Oh man, here come Rel. Pause. But yeah, every Sunday, knowing that we do this stuff every Sunday, normally sometimes Saturdays after shows and all. It depends on how things go. But yeah, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. Help us out, y'all. Share this content to everybody you know. We talk trash over here. This is We Talk Combat, so we definitely talk trash. So be in the comments, talk your talk, man. We do it kayfabe, we do it real, but it's all in love, man. So hit us up. We interactive over here. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. If you see the replay after the live show is done, hit us up in the comments. We'll definitely respond to you as long as it's respectful. So we appreciate you guys for all you do already. If you're interested in other content, my guy BA isn't here, but I'll still plug his shows. Himself, Larry, Calvin, the 695 crew, as they call themselves, get off the damn fence. Follow them over there on Wednesdays. They have shows about all type of things, but mainly sports on Wednesday evenings. Check him out over there. He's also on Cuz We Geek with himself, Rel, Big J, and the cousin Cuz We Geek, my guy Will. They do shows every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning about geek. What is that? Geek culture and movies and television. I'm sorry. I wanted to say comic culture or something like that. But yes, geek culture and movies and television. So follow them over there with that. Also, if you're interested in NBA content, the NBA season's going right now. We're getting towards Christmas time. That's when things start locking in, getting real. So follow us over in Cap and Crown, myself and Rel. We do shows every Monday and Wednesday evening. We also sometimes do shows on Thursdays to recap, the season so far, and sometimes Friday mornings for folks that can watch. It's definitely for members over there, but we do some open Friday morning shows as well. But follow us over there if you're in the NBA content. We show NBA games over on Playback, so you can actually watch the games with us. We do review shows. It's another interactive show. It's an awesome show. Come talk your talk. We think we know a little bit about the game, so prove us wrong, or we'll prove you wrong. So you better be real.
Speaking about the games, you
Yes,
got
sir.
luck. A few nights ago, you got lucky.
Who got lucky?
You know what I'm talking about.
Who?
The Mavs beat the Heat.
Where's his
That's not
Mavs?
his team no more. I don't represent
What are
them.
these Mavs?
What?
Man, what are these
What?
Mavs? Yeah, you don't watch the show.
You
All
must
right,
not
y'all.
watch the show.
What?
You need to make sure that you follow Cap and Crown since you know
Follow
what's
us
going
on
on
Cap
with all
and
the
Crown
NBA
over
content.
there. Oh, NBA content. We appreciate y'all for the love, man. We'll be back here next. We might be back here next Saturday, actually. No, because I think we're gonna try to. We're gonna do it a DC thing, so we may be here Sunday. Normally, we're gonna try to do shows right after the PLEs, but we may be down in DC, so we may do some live stuff down there. If we get down there and we're in DC, y'all, we'll definitely check out the channel and all. I'll definitely at least stream some stuff on my phone and all that stuff live and all. We got mics, Bluetooth mics and all. Shout out to Queen.
Yeah,
so we'll do a whole bunch.
I'll have my laptop.
I got a couple. Like I said, I got a couple too. So I just got to
say we'll do some stuff and we'll stream some stuff, make some content and all that stuff. So check us out. Definitely hit the like, share it, like I said, so that folks know we down there. They're in our area for Cena's last match, man. So we're gonna try to get as close as we can. But we appreciate all y'all for joining us as always. This is We Talk Combats. We are the best, brightest, and blackest combat sports review show on YouTube and anywhere else. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all next week. Same combat time, same combat channel. We out. Peace.
Thank y'all.